Hey, boys and girls. And, every attack helicopter that's out there. That's right, Michael. Keep going, Michael. Keep going. The top podcast is rated 5 doubloons. Have you heard of doubloons, Michael? 5 doubloons by Ninja Gamer Juice XD rar lol this is epic 69420. Do you know what Ninja Gamer Juice XD rar lol this is epic 69420 says, Michael?
What does he say?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Michael.
Hi there.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Is there anything you would particularly like to talk about?
I would like to talk
Michael?
about why we had delayed podcast.
This isn't scripted at all. This is
No.
we never knew about this
No,
going into
we
it.
didn't. So we haven't been honest with you guys. We had. I'm sorry. Shmeloin John Rogan came on this podcast. I'm telling you, with Will Ferrell. Okay. And there was a confrontation with them.
Shmeloin.
Very bad. It was very bad.
Yeah.
It had to do with the fact we only had 4 microphones and there were 5 people.
Shmeloin.
There were 5 people.
Old mate
Now,
Shmee.
this was a very bad confrontation.
Yeah.
And we tried. Joe and Will Ferrell tried to share the mic, but they both wanted it really close to the face, so they got really confrontational, and they got a lawsuit on the podcast, and there was like all this stuff that came up, and
Will Ferrell with the
unfortunately we had to cancel the podcast.
Yeah. We also
but we won the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Ellie had to sacrifice her nobility life on the podcast.
Her noble title.
So sadly, she may not be coming back for a while.
She was exiled.
Into
the shadow realm. Into the shadow realm. She was exiled.
Yes.
So
that is very sad.
So where she will fight Will Ferrell for an eternity.
Yes. So
moving on.
Yes. So I told you we would have Will Ferrell on. We got him on.
It just
didn't go the way we wanted it to go.
It was the whole thing.
And
Will Ferrell started talking about how he hated the African American community of this country, and it all went, and we were shocked. I was very upset. Yeah. Because he himself is 99%
We don't mean
Moroccan.
like the real. We're just saying of the
he
community.
hated KSI. He got really mad at KSI, and he being himself 99% Moroccan. I thought it would have been okay, but once again, trending on Twitter, we were canceled, and the lawsuit came out of that.
Yeah. So, we're back here today.
We're back. Back from the abyss.
So,
back from the Shadowlands.
I leave you with this. Well, I'm not leaving. We're gonna.
We're gonna go.
Welcome to the top.
Yeah.
Number 12.
Also.
Yeah.
I have something on them that they might be asking about. Ooh. I have our official
top podcast merch. We now have merch.
It's real.
For now, I'm setting up a website currently.
Yeah.
It's going okay.
So it's not going good.
But yeah, I'm still figuring out some stuff. But for now, if you want a shirt, text us on the Top Podcast Instagram.
Yeah.
Links found in the description below on how to access our Instagram.
Yeah.
If you text us there, we will respond. Prices for these shirts, depending on size, can be around $15 to $18.
$5,000.
Like 15 to 20, something like. I'm still negotiating the prices with our dealer.
Dealer.
So, like distributor.
Dealer.
Our shirt dealer.
Is it Will Ferrell?
And we do have some other merch options, such as coffee cups, hats, T-shirts. T-shirts are definitely the most popular ones. We have sweatshirts.
I already have 50 in the warehouse.
Exactly.
We already went to the warehouse today, actually, and in the warehouse they had, but not only limited to, but mostly, human, it's just a lot of human arms, like only left arms. A lot of human left arms, and as well, mammoth skeletons, full mammoth skeletons, and in the back is our little booth, our little spiel. Top podcast stuff, so coming very soon. We're gonna make a couple announcements, and I have ascended, boys. I have gotten a new title. I finally quit my job called school. I finally quit my school. I'm done. I dropped out. I'm never going back, and I'm on the run. But while I'm on the run from the police, my parents, and other such, I will be the official social manager of the Top Podcast. I'll be posting Tuesdays and Thursdays, do some stories in between, trying to respond to more comments, more stuff in the videos and stuff like that. Also, I think for this video, if you watched it already, maybe in the next video, I don't know, we're going to probably shoot this in post. One of us, probably me, is going to have a little spiel about people not subscribing. Because, hey, our subs are still shit. We gained like 2 subs in videos that had like 80 views or 100 and something views combined. So, boys, subscribe to the Top Podcast. I know you might have heard that. We'll see if Shadowland Spirit Ellie editor person figure that out in post, but we'll see. If not, this is gonna be a really awkward cut. Honestly, really awkward. And I honestly, Ellie, the one thing Ellie brought to the Shadowlands was her computer, so she'll be able to to edit and stuff because she's still on contract for 35 more years of editing for us, but she won't be able to come back because obviously Will Smith is very upset and will continue to slay her in the Shadow Realms for eternity. Guys, school's back.
Yes, unfortunately it is. But with that comes new beginnings. We are entering a dark era of the hybrid school.
This is the dark ages of the internet, boys. This is not no bueno.
And we're getting into hybrid school. I have my opinions on it. And you guys may have yours. Aidan has his.
I have my very outstanding opinions on this topic.
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
I would love to go first.
All right.
Okay, hybrid ideally is great. Logistically is a nightmare. I think that's just a fact. I think like ideally you'd want, people want to go back to school, right?
Yeah.
And, letting them have the option to, I kind of understand, kind of not. I'm in that group of kids that's going back for whatever reason. Probably because I'm dropping out of school. That might be the reason they want me to go back. But that's one of the reasons I'm going back. Michael's staying home. But I think the problem with this is going to be that you have probably half, maybe more than half, in school and a bit online. So I think it's going to be a nightmare for teachers, really. Not for us. I think we're going to be fine. I really do. I think it's going to suck, whatever. But, it's always been garbage since last year, end of last year. But I think mostly it's going to be a logistical nightmare for teachers and administration with, getting checks every day to see if you have COVID or not with, stuff like that. And honestly, I think for grading it's going to be awful, physical and digital, and it's going to be really logistically bad for teachers, and I honestly just feel bad. It just sucks cuz a lot of my teachers are like, we don't go to grade papers. We don't go, just to look at quizzes and fail people. We go for, the kids and the social interaction and seeing them grow a bit, and it seems like that's really stunted teachers. They feel like shit, and I can see it. They try. I'm happy that they're trying to put on a front because I can obviously tell a lot of teachers fuck, every day's the same. But yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, so I kind of have the same opinion. I think the hybrid thing, I really don't see this being a good thing. Really, I think they need to stick to one thing or another. Going into hybrid makes it weird because you go into school, you do all this COVID testing, and then it's weird because literally the lunchroom, they have these big tables.
Oh yeah.
But only one kid per table, and it's like a desk. You're sitting at
it's like
desk
a desk
while eating lunch in a huge coliseum. It's really weird.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking is this really school? Are you even going to be able to socially interact with anyone?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough.
I don't think the social aspect is really going to change.
It's going to be because
I think for students that struggle a bit, it's going to be better because they can have more teacher contact.
Literally me. Yeah.
But for me, I think it's just going to be a nuisance.
Totally.
Waking up in the morning, getting dressed and all this stuff. I'm doing fine.
I think that I'm actually gonna check this in a minute. We're gonna check start times because I think the start times are still early as fuck.
Oh yeah, the start times are 7:35.
They should not be that. Period. It should be 8. Dude.
And it ends at 1:30.
I don't So they're trying to get it back to normal, but without changing the scheduling, and without like it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they changed Mondays, but nothing else. It's
Mondays
like
are like the worst part.
Because
they changed.
The problem about Mondays is that it's just another day off.
Yeah.
Because okay, I understand where they're coming from. Because the reason they changed Mondays is because no one did their work on Mondays, and I think that's a fact. No one did their fucking work on Mondays, and I get that. But I think the biggest problem with Mondays as a student is I feel like I'm just being punished for being in this hard time. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like I know they're coming from a place where they want kids to turn in their work and better their grades and shit. But honestly, as a student, I think the major student body doesn't give a fuck about what's going on right now about school. Like, it's not the priority.
Yeah. Like, you have kids staying all online, which I think I'm gonna be staying all online because it just benefits me more than going offline. And it's also like, I think it really is just for the teachers, like, to go in the school.
100%. I think the teachers are the.
It's just to help them.
I think I don't even know. I think it's administration, really. Like, I don't, because I think the teachers realize that it's a logistical nightmare.
You know, the state and like all the politics and shit. Like, hey, look how good we're doing. We're improving with our COVID situation.
Dude, I got a new physics teacher who came from Lyle, and last semester it was all hybrid the entire semester. It's fucked. It's so fucked. It's like we don't have a standard about the technology we're using in school, because he used Google Classroom and stuff.
Yeah.
And which I heard was better than Zoom. I don't know exactly. I haven't used it, right? But I think that honestly, like, what our education, system should have been like, okay, we're going to use this technology throughout the districts. We're going to, have start times be a bit later so people can wake the fuck up, right? Figure out if we're going to do hybrid or whatever. And I think it shouldn't be, I think we should obviously had hybrid and online probably be a school-to-school basis based on the numbers in the area, but I think a lot of things should have been standardized that weren't, and I think it was a shit show because of it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked.
I do gotta say, I think out of the generations that got fucked the most, it might actually be ours, because we're in our junior year. This is the year to shine. And
this should be the year that you're supposed to do really well in school for college and stuff, and I got fucking trashed last semester. Like, so the worst I've ever done in school ever in my entire life.
I feel like it's not just you. It's like a lot of other people too.
Oh, totally. Because I have to be in the routine of school, right? Of just waking up, going to school, doing classes, going home, doing homework, and getting on the computer and fucking around for 5 hours, go to bed, next day. And that might sound boring to most people instead of what Zoom is. But for me, I need that to be able to do school effectively every day, not be stuck in my room, have places to do everything right. And I just never fell into that groove. Never. Because I can't take it seriously. I can't. I don't think even the teachers can fucking take it seriously. It's a joke. It's a joke compared to regular school. It's a joke. And I know they're trying their best, and I understand that. But honestly, I just can't. I can't wait till we get to next year, because honestly, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get in the groove of going to school until whenever. But I am taking the bus tomorrow, which I think will help. And I can't really explain why I think it'll help, but I feel like I'm a bus kid.
It just feels interesting.
It feels better, I think, because, like, the bus is, like, such a school thing. Maybe I'll be able to get back into the system. But honestly, I don't think we're still spending a significant time online, which I think we should, right, because of COVID, whatever. But I still think it's just not going to be the same until we go fully back. And I think that's not going to happen until, like, after this semester's over, because that's when vaccines are rolling out and stuff. And they're rolling them out.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how that goes. I hope there's no, like, side effects or anything. That would be fucked. You lose an arm. You lose an arm when you take COVID vaccine. Facts. The 5G's coming for you, boys.
The question I had about the vaccine is, like, I heard, like, when they were releasing it.
Yeah.
It was like, it was like doing, like, weird things with your head or something. I don't know if this is true, but I heard, like, there's weird side effects.
Well, I think everyone says that about every vaccine ever.
Yeah.
I trust that this vaccine is in some way effective at, killing COVID or whatever, protecting us against COVID. But I am not entirely sure in the time they created it how effective it is. Because even though you're throwing billions of dollars at a vaccine, it doesn't automatically mean it's going to be. Sometimes you still need time. So I think we're going to have to see what exactly it's going to happen. I really hope it doesn't have side effects and other such, because that would be really. We'd have to wait like a year, dude, for fucking COVID to be over if the vaccines are fucked. So I really hope that. Please, God. Please, Jesus, my man. The overlords, the alien overlords. God bless. Please, can you help us out a little bit and just have it be fucking normal after we get all these vaccines and places open up and, COVID kind of dies out. That'd be nice.
Yeah. So, kind of switching up the topic now, we're going to go over to talk about our generation, the Gen X's.
We should, we're the boys.
Specifically our year.
Yeah.
So, we're kind of the gamer generation.
We are okay, so we're not.
Yeah.
So we grew up in a really weird time where it's like we were using paper still. We were like the last generation to use paper up until like 6th, 7th grade for me, I think, for us, because we were in a district that gets technology pretty quick. So we around I think 6th, 7th grade, I actually was the first to get Chromebooks. My class was the first to get Chromebooks.
Yeah, I was actually there.
And okay, shut the fuck up, Mike. Cool. Yeah, but basically, I think that we're in that generation where we remember how paper used to be, and it was scuffed. It was bad. My handwriting sucks.
My handwriting sucks.
We are both sucks. We can talk a little bit about that later.
Some wise person once told me, people with bad handwriting that's super messy, usually means they're a secret genius. And people that are really neat are
totally
are good in the system and very organized.
Oh yeah, so. Fuck those people. Fuck everyone with good handwriting, especially if you are named Troy. Then
just know that if you have good handwriting, you're not special.
You have no purpose in this world, and I hope you fucking die to the meteor that will hit us in 369 days, approximately. Well, talking about our generation, I think that's weird that we're kind of in this midway point.
Yeah.
Where my little sister, who is a 6th grader now, she's had like technology since like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Like iPads and shit. We never had that shit. Now I feel like a boomer saying that. No, but it's crazy now. Like they're giving very, very young kids iPads and Chromebooks and stuff because it's kind of just the better way. Honestly, it's better for turning in homework and assignments and checking things in. It's faster, it's quicker, and easier to grade. And unfortunately, I think like things like cursive are getting phased out, which I don't give a fuck about cursive, but still, And I think like everything that used to be paper is getting phased out, like period. And I think I kind of like that, honestly, because I fucking suck at writing things on paper. I think I'm better online because autocorrect, which obviously sucks sometimes, but like Grammarly and stuff, dude, saved my life. I almost said the worst shit in an essay, and it was like, what the fuck? It was like, what are you doing? But yeah, I think our generation's competent in a sense where we're not addicted 24/7. We're not like the TikTok kids, even though I know a lot of people that are. But not in the same way the younger generations are. We're not addicted Andes. But I definitely would say I'm not crazy addicted where I can't not go on my phone or not go on my computer. But I like both significantly. They're major parts of vibing with the boys. So yeah.
A lot of people tell me I live under a rock because I hate TikTok. And I don't use Snapchat at all.
Yeah.
My Bitmoji thing, I have it, but I just don't use it.
Well, yeah, no one.
My Bitmoji's a total meme.
I don't really use. Yeah, I don't really use Snapchat either. I mainly just sometimes I scroll on Instagram, which I've been even doing less recently. I haven't the only thing I go for Instagram nowadays is I go for art, and then I got ArtStation, which is just all art, and I'm like, fuck, this is great. This is great. I love this. But, dude, honestly, I think most kids in our generation will never sit down and just watch movies. We just watch fucking Tommy Innit screaming and saying bad words like
Is this a
women.
bad thing, though?
What? No, I don't think.
It's just the evolution.
I think that my worry is that people won't be able to respect, art and stuff. Things that I hope we don't get to a point where content consumption is the main driving force of us and not things like art and stuff like that. That's the hope. I really hope we don't get to that point where it's like, instead of, I'm not saying going to a fucking painting museum because it's boring as shit. I'm saying, like, can we appreciate, the time people put into, like, movies and TV shows and, people things made, like, books and stuff, instead of just being like the next video on Reddit and upvote fucking TikTok version to Upvine, like all this, like, just being obsessed into this. You're very anti-technology.
Well,
you're not like
I'm anti-media. I
Yeah.
just don't fucking go on media.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really do, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us kids of our generation give a fuck about, like, politics or, like, dude, I honestly think if a draft came up for like war and shit, people would just say no. Like, what is the government gonna do? Arrest like 30 million people who are just like, fuck no, I'm not gonna do it. I think that would happen. I can't go to the draft because of my fucking Barney leg, right? But Michael could get drafted. If Michael dies in World War III, we're holding a funeral, a top podcast
draft
funeral.
Evasion's like kind of easy enough.
You can go to federal prison. I'm pretty sure if you avoid the draft, if you dodge the draft, you can get fucked over.
I mean, I wouldn't avoid it.
Like, are they going? Like, I don't think
it's ever gonna happen again.
Because war isn't how it used to be. It's not like war now is like cataclysmic.
It's biological and like nuclear war.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna nuke you.
And like hacking. Hacking's like big.
Yeah, it's economy war. That's what we're in now.
Yeah.
It's heavily with like China.
It's against like Malta.
Yeah,
you know about Malta?
Malta?
Yeah, they're like two small islands the size of like towns. We're in a war against them. They're gonna get fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really that software war now.
Samoa.
Economy war, just like to do with currency, because anyone can afford a nuke now. I mean.
Well, yeah. Like, I think like it's so.
Once you're at that point, you just like aim them at each other and no one moves.
No moves, because like it.
But if you want to get stronger as an economy, you join in with someone like, for example, China joins in with like, or some other country like Japan's like, we're not doing so well in the economy. Let's get some supplemental boosts with China.
Japan's slapping, actually.
Yeah, that's just a random example.
No, I know what you mean, but I'm just transitioning here with my podcast. But Japan was doing really well with the virus. I think they just got a second wave, but they contained it. But basically the thing about Japan did so well in the beginning and now because they're trying to contain their second wave, I think right now, is because wearing masks is normal there. It's a normal thing. If you have allergies, people wear masks. If you have a cough, people wear masks. People in America don't give a fuck if you have allergies or anything. Like they're like, I'll just fucking cough just cough everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of people actually just like in those kind of countries, it's like smog, like the pollution.
Oh yeah.
Stuff.
Oh sure. Yeah. Sure. I'd love to go to Japan. Totally.
It seems like a cool place.
Yeah, I feel it's a trip. I wouldn't live there. It'd be a trip for sure.
There's a lot of places like
we've talked about where we want to go, but I was looking up some like research about random places that sound really like weird.
Yeah.
I found this cave system that's like I think in like Brazil, that's like the size of like Texas, but like under the ground, and they have like whole ecosystems like under like, dude, it's like King Kong shit where like those weird lizards live under the earth. It's the hollow earth theory, Michael. It's real. They know. But yeah, like it's crazy. Like there's so many things in like nature and stuff that are like weird. Have you thought about like an octopus? It's the weirdest thing. Did you see that video of the oil rig with the like fucking spider squid? Have you seen that?
No.
Jamie, pull that up. Troy, pull that up.
Yeah, we now have a TV.
Pull it up. We actually do have a TV. It's right there. Listeners, audio listeners, you can see it. It's right there. Yeah, pull that up. So yeah, just look up oil rig squid, and then it'll come right up. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, that's it.
Which one?
Dude, fucking terrifying. And if you want to pull up the video on YouTube, it's on YouTube. It pans the camera in the oil rig. It's like 16,000 feet down or something like that. It pans down, and the thing's like 100 feet long, dude. It's like it goes to like the reach of the camera. It's fucking surreal. It's crazy. I can't believe like something like that like exists, and we're just vibing. With
hell?
it. It's fucking terrifying.
That's insane.
It's massive.
Why is it so? Yeah, like it's probably got like some mutation or something.
It looks because the thing that's weird about it, for
like look at its head. It's
audio
like
listeners, it looks like a normal squid, but the problem with it is that it looks like a general spider, is because it has almost like joints in its legs that look very strange and very very weird. If you wanna pull up the video, you can get a full. You can just go to YouTube and look up the same thing. Boys, we gotta talk about the scary. It's January, almost the end. It's the fucking 25th. I didn't even realize it was the 25th. I thought we're like halfway. Fuck all. Yeah, but basically, I wanted to discuss a topic that our old mate, Shadowland Ellie, thought of. That, unfortunately, rest in peace, Shadowland Ellie. Stuck in battling William Ferrell for an eternity. Yeah, but about ghosts and stories like that. I have a couple from when I was younger, and I'm scared about talking this because I think the ethereal king is gonna come back and fucking slay me.
The ethereal king?
The ethereal king?
The ethereal king's coming back.
He's coming. The ethereal king. Well, I'm in Boy Scouts, right?
Yeah.
Still trucking along. You know, doing my thing. You know how it is, right? But basically, when I was like 12, 13, 14, 15, I love how I say that, 14, yeah. But basically, when I was a bit younger, I think in middle school, my dog had recently passed away. God bless. Yeah, so, yeah, everyone be sad for me, please. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you're sad for me. No one's sad.
No one's sad.
But yeah, basically, I swear to God, I woke up in the middle of the night and I fucking, like, basically looked around, right? I look out the window. We're in a cabin.
Yeah.
We're in, like, a log-ass cabin with heaters because we're, you know, pussy Boy Scouts. Whatever. Right? We're doing our thing. And basically, I look around, whatever. And coming out of fucking, like, the sheer darkness, I see, like, a ghost version of my fucking dog. And half of me thinks this is a dream, but I remember it very clearly that I got up and I went back to sleep. And I like, part of me thinks that this was a dream, but I think usually when I have dreams, I wake up after. And I didn't wake up. I was asleep. So I think this is real. And I saw him, and he was vibing. And I went to get up and get after him, but he ran away. As ghosts do. Do you believe in ghosts, Michael?
No.
No.
I do have ghost stories, though.
Well, let's hear it.
So I'm at this summer camp.
Well, what do you think?
California,
what do you think it is if it's not a ghost? Is it?
I don't know.
Is it old mate?
This guy had a. No, he just told ghost stories. So like.
Oh, that's great.
There's this guy at our summer camp. His name was Lake with 2 A's.
Leg.
Lake with 2 A's. He would always say that.
Leg.
But he just had like the most random ass ghost stories you could think of, and literally everyone in the camp would just gather around to hear these stories. Yeah. I don't know why, but I guess they were really good. He had one called Bobby the Robot.
This
robot,
dude.
Robot
it's fucking
killed its owner or something, and it was like a little kid or something.
What?
I don't know. It was like crazy, and like
it's fucking nuts.
I just remember the part he beat up the robot and stuff. And then threw it outside.
Wait, Lake beat up the robot?
No. The parents beat up the robot and threw it outside. And then it goes like, it starts counting down. And it goes like
Chucky,
10, 9, 8, 7,
it's like
6,
Chucky.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm coming to kill you now.
Oh no, not the I'm coming to kill you now.
It was like so weird. And so many people were scared. Like, have you ever had a story where someone tells you a story? It doesn't have to be a ghost story, but like, everyone's just like, oh my God!
Oh, totally, 100%.
And then it's like
100%.
That's not even scary.
That's still me now. It's not that the story is scary. It's that like everyone is almost like in the mode of being scared. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like a social thing. Yeah. It's the same thing with like there's a reason like secondhand high exists. It's because when people are like fucked up and you're not, you're a little bit like you try and adapt to the environment, right? So same thing with like if everyone's freaking the fuck out, you're probably freaking the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's very much a social thing, social construct. We're gonna tear it down. We're gonna get rid of the government. Sorry, I kind of
Yeah. And then at this summer camp, just kind of there's this guy. We called him Bear Grylls because he brought
Bear Grylls. Today,
I don't even know
I'm going to
how
survive
this was legal,
30
but he
days
brought
in the
this
wild.
huge knife,
God.
huge knife, like an army
Jesus.
knife. And they call him Bear Grylls because he was like an outdoor guy.
Yeah,
he would
great.
make spears, just like
What the fuck?
everyone's like playing around.
He's
and
getting
doing their
ready
thing.
to fight the
He's
robot,
like,
dude.
He's like,
Getting ready to fight the robot.
this is real life.
I'm Bear
I need
Grylls.
to sharpen my weapon.
Yeah.
Hunting on a glory. And he's just like sharpening a knife, and it's like.
I have problems, Michael.
With what?
I have problems. I
You
may
TikToker?
or may not have thought about getting TikTok. I didn't end up getting it one, but I
do know people
started
who just-
practicing dances.
You did?
For 30 hours straight. I sat there and I did the WAP dance. And I think I'm pretty good at it now. I think I've effectively mastered
Would you
the
like
WAP
to
dance.
demonstrate?
I
Is that what you're
would
asking?
not. I would rather not. Okay, let's just think about Ellie in this perspective. Watching us, do a podcast editing, and then I just start doing the WAP dance. Do you wanna torture our editor that's already stuck in the Shadowlands? Okay, now I kinda wanna.
I gotta say though, it's just I know people that just get hooked on TikTok.
Oh,
and they
dude,
just,
it's like Instagram, but
mindlessly
like
just-
hypercut.
Yeah, they just go like.
Same. I know people the same
Huh.
way. I think
Oh.
yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
like
think,
another reason why I would never like want to get sucked into there. It's like you're just a slave to TikTok now.
I think that with every social media you can do it healthy, right?
Yeah.
But they designed that to be addictive.
Oh yeah,
It's like Facebook, right? Where they designed it to make you stay on as long as possible.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I don't think I would get it because I think I would get fucking hooked.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it. It's just it looks.
Also, I don't think the content's really for me.
Yeah. It
At least
seems like...
the vast majority. There's obviously content for everyone on like social media and stuff and that kind of platform, but I don't think like at least right now, like I don't know. I'm not really into the whole dancing meta and shit. Like I don't know.
Are you into the dancing meta? Comment down below.
Yo,
That deserved a like.
We guys, come
And
on.
that wasn't even
subscribe.
practice.
Subscribe for
That
that.
was
that
not-
actually wasn't.
No.
We did that off the top.
That deserves a subscribe
Me
button.
and holy fuck, dude. It's been one hell of a week for me.
Yeah.
One hell of a fucking week. I just
Yeah, let's summarize what we did this like past like
fuck,
year,
man.
like school wise. I guess.
We can talk about the last semester. I started off strong because I took school seriously.
Yeah.
I didn't take it seriously. I took a month off basically, and I paid for it for about 6 months, and now I'm better because it's a new start. So yeah, I got fucked, and it's not obviously my fault. Like I'm not trying to be a system, right? It's obviously my fault. I didn't do my work, right? But still, like I'm still kind of like. It's kind of bullshit, It's like if it was a normal school, I'd be more mad at myself.
Yeah.
But at this point, I really don't give a fuck. It's just I'm obviously gonna try better.
I mean, like colleges.
But, like, I
what
got
you could
fucked.
say is like due to COVID-19.
That's exactly what I'm gonna
it
say.
really
Exactly
affected
what I'm
me,
gonna say.
And it destroyed my curriculum, and it's a valid excuse.
I'm exactly
And
going to say
colleges
that.
announced
That's what I'm
that
gonna say.
They accept that, and
I got fucked.
which is crazy for junior year,
yeah.
especially.
I got fucked
But
mentally
that means
as
they're
well.
more strict about the other years.
Yeah, I think everyone got fucked mentally this year as well. Like for me, like I think I was
Yeah.
good. Like I thought I was good for a while, but then I kind of like realized like holy fuck, I'm going insane. and then I started.
That's how I thought too. Like I don't really like to get addicted to video games anymore. I just like don't really.
Which
play
makes
that
sense.
much.
I have problems.
Like literally wrestling, my shoulders fucked up, so I can't. I probably said this.
If
1,000
you-
times.
if
shoulders
you-
fucked up, can't really talk to them.
Is there anything you
Then-
can do about that? Like ever?
Nope.
No.
I heard it
Fuck.
only gets worse from here, which
Fuck.
completely sucks.
Big L.
So I'm getting into kickboxing. So yeah, more
Getting
badassness.
into kickboxing.
Speaking of MMA, we just had a pay-per-view. Conor McGregor
McGregor,
versus
right?
Dustin Poirier.
Yep, I heard about that. How'd that go?
So I watched it. I was surprised on the amount of people that didn't watch it, and it was actually a pretty good pay-per-view. So first off, you've got like the two main fights are Michael Chandler versus Dan Hooker.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler is like a total.
If you have Hooker as your last name, I'm sorry.
It's a pretty cool last name though. Hooker.
It's the name of someone who wants to.
Well, no,
fuck
it's like
you.
here's his full title: Dan the Hangman Hooker.
So wait, he wants to hang
it's like
hookers?
the way. Okay,
What?
okay. You can think of it as,
Wait,
hey,
why does he
how's
wanna,
it going,
wait,
babe? Hop in
what?
the car, $5.
Hop in the hang?
Yeah. Now, another way you
I'm
put
confused.
it is hooker, as in like a right hook, like punches.
Oh.
That's another way.
He right hooks hookers.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, feel bad for that industry.
Who's
It's getting
correct
fucking
in this scenario?
Schmacked. Schmeated. They're getting schmeated. Ganked.
Yeah. Anyway, this Michael Chandler guy.
Yeah.
He's like from Bellator, which is like an off-brand UFC kind of.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Yeah. He's like, I'm the best in the world, everyone, but I have never fought in the top division. It's like everyone thinks he's BS.
Yeah.
He knocks the guy out in like 5 seconds.
What?
It was like insane.
That's fucked. I always love to see when when everyone's just wrong about a person.
Yeah, that
if
guy.
they're not a dick.
Even myself, I was like, holy shit, because Dan Hooker's like 5th best in the world.
Really?
Right now. Yeah.
He just got fucked.
Yeah, he just got
Damn.
beat out that bad. So it's like, wow, this guy might be that good. And he's like 5'8". I'm like, how's this little like bulldog gonna beat like
little
this,
chihuahua
guy from New
ass.
Zealand who's like really long?
Yeah.
If you don't know,
Long
being
leg.
long is like an advantage in MMA.
because it's more reach, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Also
And
in
then-
sports news,
And then the
Unless
final
you
thing,
keep
Conor
going.
McGregor got knocked
no one wants
out.
to fucking talk about Conor McGregor. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's
the
an
thing
animal.
is that annoys me is like Floyd Mayweather's coming out like saying
Isn't he fighting Logan
He's like-
Paul?
yeah. I'm like, dude, you need to shut up. You're fighting fucking
Dude,
Logan
dude,
Paul.
it's
of all people.
fucking gonna make millions. Did you
I
see
know.
Jake Paul try to offer 50 mil?
Yeah,
that
to
one,
McGregor.
That one fucking guy.
But like,
Dude.
yeah,
Like it's there's money in it, and that's why they're doing it.
yeah.
Mayweather's gonna be fucking bank.
The thing is
fucking
that
bank.
like I'm very surprised Mayweather would say that.
Yeah.
Because
Because he wants to just beat the shit out of this kid.
like McGregor would kick his ass in like real life, like
Yeah.
outside of boxing, he would beat the snot
Because
out.
I think McGregor is suing Jake Paul. Because
he assaulted his
manager,
like
which
one
is
of his
fucking
managers.
dude.
Yeah.
Jake's ridiculous. Fucking
He is.
dude.
Both
Fucking
of them.
dog.
So
What a fucking dog.
I don't really respect any of those guys, but
yeah,
like
I don't know.
McGregor, I used to never like McGregor. I thought he was like totally in it for the money and stuff. But, like
back.
now that he's coming back to UFC, I think he's more respectable.
Why would
Because
you
he
respect
said-
him more when he's coming back
He
for
said
more
he was
money?
retiring and stuff, but
Yeah.
like it's not for the money. I don't think.
Why
Like
would
he's
you,
coming back. It's for the love
Why
of the
would you
sport.
not come back for the? Well, okay.
Well, he
Yeah,
already
okay.
he
That makes
bought
sense.
$1 million watch. He's already super rich.
Yeah, that's true.
Why would he come back
Well,
for
dude,
money?
people just want more money.
I mean,
Like,
it
look
do-
at. Do you
it
think
just-
Bezos is gonna give all his money away? Dude, I saw the
No.
other day that
Even-
Bezos' wife, his ex-wife, they
Yeah.
got like $53 billion or something from divorcing him, which I think is kind of.
53 billion?
Jamie, pull it up. $38 billion.
38 billion.
Do you know?
Lucky woman.
That's dude. I would
Like-
fuck Jeff Bezos for $38 billion.
and
Holy
that's,
shit.
And that's exactly why you find someone before you get rich.
I honestly don't know why he didn't make her sign a contract where it
That's-
says you won't take my fucking money if we get divorced.
Yeah.
Why would you not do that at that level? I don't know. I really don't. Like if you're even if I
Simp.
love you, even if I love
Simp.
you, like if I'm at a level where I could lose half my fucking money, which is $50 billion,
And it could be a
I'm not
change of
fucking
heart so
I'm not
quick.
gonna marry you,
In a
dude.
yeah.
I'm not gonna marry you if I know you're gonna take my money because people are two-faced. Even
I
if
know
you think
so
you love them.
many people like that, like
Two-faced.
that just like, well, it's not I know them. It's just I've seen this happen like throughout like history. Like
Yeah.
people just marry and then lose all their
Oh,
money.
dude, look at what the fucking
Or like and if they get a kid out,
Arnold
you know,
Schwarzenegger's babysitter
yeah,
got fucking like quarter something like $250 million or something
yeah.
for just fucking him. You know, whatever, and then just leaving. Fucking
Yeah.
left, dude. Tiger Woods. Like, dude. Just don't get, like, I understand why people want to get married because you want it to be official and on a piece of paper, right? I get that, you know, whatever. I might not be
the way I would think of it is
whatever.
Like, well, if you're not going to sign the paper, you're just marrying me for my money.
Like, wait, yeah, I guess.
You know?
That's true. The thing is, like, I don't see a problem with people just being, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Because, like, does marriage really change anything? Really? Maybe.
Well,
I think it probably does.
It does. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm just speaking off the top of my head. This shit's getting fucking ganked, right? Whatever. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, when you get to a level like that, either just stay boyfriend or girlfriend with someone, or make them sign fucking papers. I am not gonna risk all my fucking money. I'm not gonna fucking do it. It's not worth that shit. It's not worth that shit. No way.
Yeah, and it just totally, depending on, like...
No fucking way.
It's like spousal support or something, like the one that brings in the income. You're just stuck working and just giving this person free money all the time.
I mean, like, I understand,
yeah,
like,
it's like
you know, child...
It's like 10% or more.
I'm 100% in for, like, child support and stuff like that. 100%. Like, I totally get that, and you need to support them. But does that fucking babysitter need a $250 million? Does she really? Does she really need that? No. She fucking doesn't.
It's kind of lame.
Shouldn't have fucked her, man. Shouldn't have fucked her. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fucking crazy. Dude, I can't believe that guy is at the place where he is.
Who, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Arnold Schwarzenegger was a fucking random guy from Austria who got famous for lifting weights. All lift weights.
He was Mr. Universe.
No one gives a fuck.
He was Mr. Universe,
right?
Which is like,
you know,
yeah.
Then he moves to America and he's like, fucking, you know, I'm gonna become an action star. I was like, fuck you, man. You're just from Austria. Becomes one of the biggest action stars to ever exist.
Well, he's like one of the. I feel like he might be one of the first that really dignified that Fast and Furious type of movie.
Dude, and then he keeps fucking going. He doesn't even stop there. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna fucking, like, date a Kennedy. And then he fucking becomes a governor of a state he can't even fucking pronounce. He can't even pronounce it. And he's the fucking governor. And now he's just vibing. He's fucking vibing of a state he doesn't know how to pronounce from a country that's a fucking million miles away and fucked a Kennedy. Basically the royal family of America. I mean, fuck this guy. How many lifetimes do you think it would take to get to that point from if you lived in Austria? Fucking, I don't think I'd get there, period. 1,000 lifetimes. I'd be, like, fucking still praying I get picked up to be Mr. fucking Universe. Like, holy shit.
And thank you for watching today's episode of the podcast. We hope you enjoyed. If you would like to subscribe to our Patreon, where you just wrote into the void, the Patreon. What's it called?
The Poid.
The Poid.
It is officially, the official title of our Patreon is The Poid.
The Poid. If you want to subscribe to The Poid, link in the description down below. Instagram links in the description down below. And,
yeah.
As always, welcome to the top. Gonna end it there.
Ellie, this was for you and you alone. Alright, that's it.
Good break. Here, I'll give you one too, Ellie.
Yeah, let's wait at the same time. Ready? 3, 2. What the fuck? 3, 2, 1. For the